September ends.
September's definitely over.
So, yep. Just like that, poof, bye-bye. September is gone. September has ended. And just like clockwork, right on schedule, I have my annual fall cold. Every year around this time, when the weather transitions, like it's doing right now, I get sick. It makes me sick. But there is another reason I played that song. See, my dad likes that song. My dad completely obliterated and massacred any lingering teenage angst I had left when he said to me one day, "You know what? I like that Green Day song." I can't even explain how weird and odd it felt to go out and buy my dad the Green Day album for his birthday. I can tell you my teenage self never could have or would have imagined that. I think my dad likes Green Day more than I do. But naturally, I do tend to think about my dad a bit more often this time of year because of that. But then when September transitions into October, I find myself thinking about both of my parents. Now, why, you might ask? Well, it is their anniversary this week. Yay! Well, that's what you get on a low budget, a very low basic budget. Let's see here. I mean, really. You know what it says. I just put it up a couple weeks ago, but I'm putting it back up for a different anniversary. See, because 43 years ago on October 3rd, that is when my parents got married. But they actually met in 1972. They were both with other people at the time. But, I mean, anyone with basic math could figure this one out. Any basic math skills at all. I mean, really, they've been married 43 years. Where did my brother and sisters come from? Huh? But anyway, I won't get into any more of that. I'll spare you all the sordid details because, well, anyway, not least of which because I just took you to a whole bunch of places I used to live and did that whole recap again just a couple weeks ago. So we don't need to do that again. But maybe, I'll give you one video, just one. But that's only because there's an update. A sad one.
Look at this. Here we are. Everything looks good, right? Everything looks all normal, hunky-do. What the hell has happened here? Do you see that? This is where I used to live. What is going on? What did they put there? Why? It's all gone. It's just terrible. Why did they have to go right beside each other? Like, right beside each other. Why? I'm literally devastated. No one ran this by me first.
I still find it horrible. Awful. I have so many memories of that side yard. Cutting the grass, raking the leaves, sneaking off at night. It's been so traumatic for me that I haven't gone back. That was in July. I haven't gone back, so I have no idea what they've done since then. Probably a lot. But it just reminds me that, just as my side yard of my childhood has ceased to exist, that so too will my parents someday. You got to make sure that you don't mess around with this stuff. Call your parents. Make sure you have a good relationship with them. Check in on them once in a while. If you're still lucky enough to have them, because you won't someday. And who's going to listen to your belly aching then? I still talk to my mom every day, and she gets a whole load of my belly aching daily. I really should see my dad more, but he's always so busy. And but I'm working on it. I try to get there once a month. I try. I have to admit, me, the video king, has kind of slacked off in that regard. You'd think I'd have a whole bunch of, memorable, nostalgic-laden, little video snapshots of my family life. But no. It's not for lack of trying. I just don't think they like it very much. It seems that whenever it actually does happen, it's usually by accident.
Why don't you get the regular camera, Ken?
Why don't you
Because
just
they take better
smile?
pictures. They take better pictures.
Smile. Giving you rabbit ears.
Ding, ding, little shithole. How do you do this?
I don't even know what you're doing.
Go into your pictures.
You're not in my pictures.
I know. If I could get.
You have
The
to
black
keep
t-shirt.
holding it? Mm-hmm. Oh. But anyway.
Even more camera incompetence from yesteryear. They don't fare much better when they're at my house either.
Don't you even think about it.
Hello.
But if you go digging and hunting back in my archive of old videos that I've made over the last couple of years, you'll see them sprinkled in there here and there. Just a little bit. There you are.
Hello.
Hello.
How are ya?
Good, good, good. Now wait. Say cheese.
Cheese. Bye, guys.
Thank you for everything. It was just lovely.
Good, good.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Now get out.
Having us, yeah.
That's my mom, talking through a wedding. My parents are both characters. They've both taught me how to be an individual, an independent thinker. My dad, he also likes to think that he taught me how to dance. I just let him believe what he wants. He means well.
My dad, when he dances, it always ends up looking something like this. Now, when my mom dances, she always does this kind of this like shimmy thing. No matter what the song is, she's always doing that same shimmy.
I guess there's some of both of them in me, dancing and otherwise. I don't know how much any of us wants to admit to any of that, but trust me, it's there. We even share a lot of the same tastes in music. I mean, not all. Like, my dad, he likes Green Day, but he also likes Imagine Dragons. Ugh. Now, I haven't done any impressions for you for a while, so let me just give you my take on Imagine Dragons. I'm gonna make it! 'Cause you're unnatural. You gotta be so cool. You gotta be so cool to make it in this world. Like, stop yelling at me. Stop shouting. Go back to praying to Brigham Young and dreaming of your sister wives. Now let's look at some pictures.
There's a nice picture of the lovely couple on their wedding day 43 years ago. My parents in the 70s. There's my dad. There's my mom, and there's me in her belly. And look at this. Get a load of this, my dad. Isn't he a sexy fella? There's me and my mom. I was obviously just born. Me and my dad. Or my dad and some alien baby. There's them and their boy. A few years later. My mom loved that hat. To this day, I have no idea why. Oh, hey, look. It's my family at the beach. Imagine on a pier. Imagine that. I don't quite know what's going on here. My mom on her 40th birthday. Just to prove that I am now older than her in this picture. Oh, look at the happy couple still at it years later. There they are doing that dancing thing. Now, there aren't that many pictures of my parents together. You know, one of them's usually holding the camera. So I thought I'd get some pictures of my dad lovingly taking wonderful photos of his wife. With nothing but love. Don't adjust your screen. That's his ability to focus there. Oh, hi. Yeah. Usually my dad likes to take pictures even when they're not wanted. Oh, yeah, look. It's my mom, the Russian babushka. With our little horsey. Yeah. She didn't want her picture taken, Dad. Can't you tell? And again. And again. Yeah, she's about had enough. Oh, you know what? I'm probably going to get in trouble for all the other things I've already shown you, so I think we'll just stop right now. End of pictures. No more pictures. And that's what that face says right there. I just can't stop. I seem to have inherited this from someone. Right, Kelly? So, what more could I say about my parents? They gave me life. I'll be forever grateful to them for that. They did the best they could for me. It wasn't easy all the time, but they did their best. And I didn't make it easy for them either. I mean, really. I was such a sickly child. I was always in and out of the hospital. They always had to be worried about me, taking me back and forth all the time. Sick, blah, blah, blah. And then having to go and stay with me in the hospital and all of that sort of thing. There was also, you know, I was the boy genius, so they had to deal with me on that front as well, going to the school all the time, talking to the teachers, talking to the special ed people, having me all tested and prodded and trying to figure out what best to do with me. On top of all of that, my dad had his career with the foster kids and all of that stuff, and I was a spoiled little brat, so there's that. And then when I got older and I graduated high school, I decided to, you know, express all of my latent and repressed teenage rebellion, and kicked through a stage of running away from home all the time. I think I did it about 5 or 6 times in 1 year. And then after that, I got in a car accident and it became unbearable at home, and we just did not get along, none of us. And we all just decided and agreed that I should move out. And that was 21 years ago. It's taken a while. But I would say that now we get along better than ever. I love my parents, and my parents love me. And I can say that I have a good mom and I have a good dad. And I love you both. And I wish you the best happy anniversary ever, and all the best and all the happiness in the world that you can muster. And Mom, I know you've been having some trouble with your knee, and so I really hope that all of that is slowly getting better, we know, so I hope you're soon out of the woods and in the clear. And Dad, just keep plugging away at your karate. I know both of you have got some gray hairs because of me. I know that regardless of all the other things happening in the family that and all the stuff that I've done to you, that I know that we all have a good relationship, you and me, and we both know. We all know that now, the three of us. And I look forward to many more years of bugging the shit out of you. Because that's what I do. I'm your boy. Ain't you glad that you stopped at 1? Now, we will never know. I mean, it's a good thing, but we will never know because you stopped at 1 and there's just me. I mean, whatever happened here, was it the toxic combination of your genes exploding together and making this? Or is it all just me? I know what you would say, Mom. But, you know, my dad is always talking about how much he's taught me. And I'm talking about how much my dad has taught me. And I almost forgot that he's also taught me this. Hey! 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 I'm sick. I did that while I was sick. Just for you, Pa. Now I need to lay down. So, Mom and Dad, once again, happy anniversary. I will let you say goodbye for me in this never-before-seen little Christmas outtake.
Thank you.
Bye.
Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Christmas,
This is
Dad.
over. Let it go, Ken.
I said Merry Christmas. Oh, you're gonna help her.
Careful, they're salted.
Yeah, but that doesn't help her with her legs and using them. Make sure you help her in the van.
Bye, guys.
Bye. That's a wrap. Anyone who has basic math skills. Told you it was a low budget.